This is a fan-based parody. Star Wars is owned by Disney. Please support the official release.
Last time on Weekend Star Warriors.
We're like huddled doing math, and I'm finally just like, this isn't working. Oh, I know that star. Wait,
We are heading for Karita.
Oh. As in, if we get there, an entire zombie plague will spread across the galaxy.
Starting with the Stormtrooper homeworld.
Oh,
That's not good.
how is this worse than a black hole?
I think what the captain had was a good idea to pilot it into a black hole.
Who knows how to pilot a ship?
I very slowly and reluctantly raise my paw.
We'll may have to reset the system and then have the coordinates be going to the black hole.
I'm like, so how do we do that? And Liliana goes,
Like that.
As everyone is rushing out, Ping Pong, you see something outside.
Oh no, guys.
wait,
What is it?
no more zombies.
The shuttle is going away.
What?
What?
I took the keys!
They must have hotwired it.
Those mother criffers!
A laser fires out of the Star Destroyer and blasts them into pieces.
Oh.
Oh, I feel better.
Yes, me
That
too.
wasn't us.
That was also our ride.
Was.
It wasn't anymore.
They had
They
it, left us.
just killed it.
I'm saying we don't have any way to get off this thing now.
Well, they were not coming
No,
back.
there's other TIE fighters. We're just gonna have to be in, like, holding our breaths.
Yeah.
You find a hangar with a very oddly shaped ship that looks like it's lying on its back. Slave 1.
Oh. Let's get there.
But where's Boba?
Right behind you.
Have you been here the whole time?
Oh, Boba.
Do you still have my bowcaster?
I thought you might feel that way.
Yay!
And all of your weapons are there.
Hooray.
Thanks for doing us that solid, Boba.
Oh, I wanted
Mr.
my
Fett,
bowcaster.
what do you
Okay.
prefer? Never mind.
The boat?
Just shut up.
Welcome to Weekend Star Warriors. They set a trap. How could they set a trap?
Check for traps.
Okay.
Oh great, you're here too. Don't like this Nazi.
She shot
Is
you
anyone
once,
else
she'll do it.
alive?
No, not alive.
McClaw, you want to smash you something?
Yeah.
Where would you like to aim?
His ugly mug.
Half of his face is gone.
What the what? What is happening?
Their guts are hanging out behind them.
Lovely.
No, it's not.
Not on my dress and fur.
Yeah,
My
how's it
beautiful
feel,
new
huh?
dress.
How's it
running away.
feel?
My beautiful new robe.
Okay, so you're all still on the bridge, all geared up and ready to go.
To kill some zombies.
And as you're leaving, everyone roll for perception.
Synthetic 21.
15.
11.
Natural 1.
Well, we'll just say that it was Zizix who hits his elbow. And Ping Pong, you see something blinking on the console.
Oh, hey, something's blinking on the console. Does anybody... That thing over there, somehow
Yes.
I know that word.
There is a message that has just been sent to you, or sent to the bridge.
I open it.
It is a map of the entire Star Destroyer with a path
Nice.
laid out for you that goes to, you can't tell exactly where, but it has an X on it, and there is a message underneath the map. It says, "Come seek my face, Jedi."
Seek my face.
Which Jedi is it talking to? None of us are
Obviously
Jedi.
not me, because I am far from whatever you guys are.
I think he thinks one of us is a Jedi.
Probably you, because you have that lightsaber.
Get you guys all of a sudden thinking, oh, this great, like, vision of grandeur, you're all Jedis now. You guys don't even know how to...
And I'm just here trying to just, I don't even know what a Jedi is. I barely know what a console is.
Zizix, stop poking your eye.
Wait, I'm having contact trouble.
We are in the middle of an epidemic, a quarantine here.
My hands are clean. Thank
You've been
you very
killing
much.
zombies. Of course they're not clean.
Oh, for God's sake. We're blending realities here, so.
It's fitting.
I don't mind.
Physics, reads over the note and he, does the super drama queen thing of, who wants us to come? Let's go see him.
right then. Calm down, Doggy.
Are you going to destroy the console, or are you just...
No,
We're just gonna ignore what it's talking to us. Like, we're gonna find this person or thing or whatever.
Yes, well, it wants us to follow this path, so are we following that path or not?
Real quick, John, who was it who read it, and did that person read it out loud?
I believe it was Zizix who read it, and he can decide whether or not he read it out loud.
Yeah, I read it out loud. You guys know what it says.
Okay, so you turned on your lightsaber and looked real tough?
So
I look over at Ping Pong and I'm like, but
Again,
not
it
like
just-
that though, right? You're gonna be smarter than that? You're not gonna go swing in right away?
I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes.
Alright, I'm in.
Ooh, let's go.
all right, so yeah, we're following the path.
McClaw is slightly impressed with this slight sense of bravado that he sees from Scissor.
It's all because of that lightsaber, I think. He thinks it's the shit with that lightsaber.
Oh, and you don't, princess?
When did I ever stand up proudly with a lightsaber like that?
You seem...
Table.
Yeah, you know, that's not a fair comparison to make. You stand up proudly even without one all the time.
As should everyone.
Even when the situation is unwarranted.
Like when you were friends with old Bobikins.
Boobakins.
You Bobby Boo?
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Are we going or not? Come on, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
You do right now.
I've been waiting here the entire time.
All right, Boba. Let's go.
You need to stop doing that.
Bobby Boo.
I haven't done anything. You just forgot I was here.
Yeah, that's probably true. You want a grape, Mr. Fett? You want a grape? Maybe a berry? Little snack?
I don't think he can eat with that thing on his head.
Oh, that's true.
Just
I mean, he could take it off.
I've had my rations for the day. Thank you for your concern.
Okay.
Come on, let's move, y'all.
All right, following you.
You all move out and roll for stealth.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
16.
Okay.
15.
Okay. 16 total.
I suppose I should roll 2.
22.
10 and 13. Okay, so you were walking along this corridor. You're following the path that they set you. And let me see if any zombies come. Well, you turn the corner and there are 3 of them.
Ah!
Do you want to dodge or fight?
Are they blocking our path? The one that we were supposed to follow?
Yes, they are.
Then we gotta kill him.
I'm gonna
Yep.
kill him.
I'm gonna swing at them with my lightsaber. Just try to go aim for the head.
Roll a d6.
Fingers crossed. That's a 1, so that didn't work.
You drop the lightsaber. Roll a d4 for damage.
3.
It does 3 damage to one of the zombies, cutting off its arm.
Nice, okay. I grab it and
You can't pick it up yet.
I can't?
No, because you dropped it and it flung it at him.
So in the
Fell
middle of the
through
swing, it ends up flying out of his hand and goes
Yeah.
hitting the
Yeah.
zombie, but still on the floorboard.
Okay,
But it still
so
hit him, so that's something.
Yeah.
everyone else roll for initiative.
19.
Oh, yes! 25.
21.
Zizix is at top of the order because he swung first. Yeah, McClaw, go ahead and take a swing. You can try for more than one of the zombie if you want.
Yes.
Okay, roll a d6.
4.
Okay, that is a crit. So let's see.
32.
32. You cut all 3 of their heads off with one swipe.
Oh, that was easy.
I pick up my lightsaber and I turn to McClung like, yeah, teamwork!
That
Hold
was
out my hand for a fist bump.
that was all McClaw. That was not you at all.
No, but
I injured one of them a little.
On accident.
I nod at you. This teamwork.
all right, my turn.
They're all dead.
I
He
just
shows up right in.
one of the dead bodies on the ground.
Roll for.
Oh, is that a bad idea? Never mind then, I won't.
No, you said it. You have to roll.
All right.
You better hope you roll a 1.
2.
You shoot, and let's see.
Well, didn't you just kill them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you've made noise. now they can hear you.
He killed them silently.
He killed them with a sword.
Yeah, but you're still gonna hear things falling. You're still gonna hear like that.
A blaster is very loud.
Well, I
So
didn't know that, so I'd like to rescind that.
too late. 10.
Move, come on.
Okay, you start moving, and 10 zombies come out of the various corridors behind you and are swarming you.
Excellent.
Same initiative. Liliana, you have your E11?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
It's a 2.
And roll for damage. I believe that's a D8.
2 damage.
Okay, you shoot one of them. It's hurt, but they are all still swarming at you. Okay, Boba's turn. He raises his gauntlet, and a bunch of the tiny birds come out, piercing through every single zombie's head, killing them. Except for one. The one that flinched because Liliana shot it.
And you're telling me those birds are silent?
Yes, they're essentially magnetically controlled bullets.
Alright, I just find it hard to believe that. That is so silent. Sorry.
Now for Shogo. He stabs the last one through the chin, out the head, and all of them are dead now.
Onward.
Onward.
I'm going.
Quietly.
Okay, roll for stealth again as you continue on the path.
Do you guys want me to take the lead?
Yes. 9, 10.
I rolled a total of 21.
I'm gonna roll for zombie perception. They don't hear anything.
Oh, good.
They got a 9.
Moving.
Move along, do.
Going down the path.
Okay, you can.
Without singing, hopefully. Better.
That doesn't mean we can't dance.
As long as it's quiet.
I mean, I guess you could say that we can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind.
Yeah. And our friends don't dance.
Then they're no friends of mine.
No friends.
Boba walks up to you, McClaw, and says, "How long have you had to deal with this?"
I pretty much do a slight shake and growl as far as like that. I don't want to even think about it.
Well, it's such a big imposition. Oh, my God.
All right, can I leave this one behind?
Oh, no. After Inferno.
Go.
So we're following you.
All right, keep moving forward.
Is got his lightsaber out, ready?
Actually, I recommend you turn it off just in case if they do see the light.
Oh, well, I have the handle up. I don't have it turned on,
Oh,
but I
okay.
have it like ready
Yeah,
to.
that's already.
Shogo as well.
All right. So
Okay.
we keep going.
Liliana, roll for agility.
17.
The floor opens up beneath you. Just Liliana, and she plummets. Fortunately, she doesn't hit her head on anything on the way down. Shogo dives in after her, activates the double spinning lightsaber, holds it above him, and it carves into the sides of the wall, slowing his descent as he reaches out for her and holds on. You hear the carving as it goes down and down and down, several levels, and then the two of you land, Shogo and Liliana, several levels down. And
Hello.
the hatch slams shut over them.
Zizix turns back to the others and is like, "So they say to never split the party, but like, what do you do when it gets split for you?"
You hear a quick...
Them down.
McClaw, you feel a quick vibrate from your comlink.
Uh-huh. You try to... Yeah, I'm getting either a text or it's Morse code.
We're okay. We're fine.
Where are you?
Where? Yeah, tell us where you are so we can find you.
Where are we?
I guess roll for perception.
It's a 6.
I think we fell about 100 levels.
Damn.
Were you sliding or free falling?
No, we were sliding.
Yeah, it went straight for a while, and then it curved, kind of like a water slide.
So what you're saying is you were free
Free
falling.
falling.
Free falling.
Ping pong roll for stealth.
I feel like I'm being punished.
Actually, all of you roll for stealth because you were singing.
16.
18.
A self-advantage.
Okay, they don't hear you right now.
So now we've got to both finish following this path and then find the others hundreds of levels down.
Is it possible for us to
And meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, or is it possible for us to slide down in a way similar to them?
I don't know if we want to do that, because then we're deeper into the heart of the ship and have more potential to be overwhelmed.
I mean, they're there, so
That's true.
What level is that X on?
About 5 or 10 levels below you.
Okay.
So you guys would need to come like 90 levels up.
Yes.
jeez.
Cool. Wanted me to stare?
20 levels. I mean, maybe they could find some sort of flying device. What's in that hatch? Like a small thing? I don't know.
McClaw tries to contact Liliana to the link and tells her to look.
What? We can't hear you.
Look for a lift. Like an elevator or something like that.
Well, Boba just rolled a d20 on intelligence, so
You got a natural 20.
a natural 20 on intelligence, so he asks you for the comm link.
Now I look at him suspiciously. I give it to him.
You should be on the level of the tractor beam generators. It might hedge our bets if you went and tried to take those out while we continue to investigate this other way.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Let's go to the X, I guess.
Proceed to the X.
Yeah, if it's only 10 floors away, I mean, 90 is a little too much to make up.
Hold it. What was it that the message said?
I can't recall.
Come find me.
Come find me, Jedi.
Yes.
Come find me, Jedi.
Zizek's roll for intellect, see if you recall.
That is what it said, isn't it? Well, I rolled a 2, so that didn't work. Someone else can try.
Can I?
Yes.
I did one better. I got 3.
6.
Just tell us. It wasn't that long ago. We'd probably straight over.
Okay, can I get advantage for recalling it though?
Okay, Liliana, you recall.
It said, come seek my face, Jedi.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. My face.
So let's go find his face and then probably stab a lightsaber through it. All right, so
Okay.
the 3 of us are doing that, and you 2 are heading for the tractor beam, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
A perfect job from the claw anyway.
Let me assess the situation before I go stabbing people in the face.
Okay.
Really? That's not like you.
I know.
It is right now, and I have your lives on the line.
Aw, you do care, McClaw.
Just another asset.
And you're just another ass.
Hey.
Shogo says, maintain calm silence just in case we're going near any zombies.
Got it.
Copy.
Keep on vibrate.
All right, so we set off for the X quietly.
Quietly. As you're working your way there, the map tells you to go through a strange, very wide and open room. You enter it. It looks like one of the prisons that you woke up in, but it seems to be modified. The cages have transparent steel sealing them in. And in the atrium, you see several computer consoles, and at the far end of the room, there is what looks like an aquarium. Would you care to investigate it all?
Sure.
These go to 11.
Okay.
I got 19 total.
Which do you want to investigate? The tank?
The tank.
Okay.
The consoles.
The consoles. Ping pong, you see the consoles are lit up, and it looks like there are a bunch of words on them.
Hey, there's more of that writing on these, everyone.
I go over to where she's at while he's looking at the tank.
And Zizix, you see the tank. At first, they look kind of like jellyfish in the tank, but they're bi-lobed. There's 2 edges to each one of them. And they are slowly getting bigger and smaller again and again. And what you took for jellyfish or some kind of winged aquatic animal, you notice that they are all attached to tubes and wires in there, and they are lungs. There are at least 20 lungs in this vat, breathing in and out, in and out.
Ew. That's so gross.
Real creepy.
Are they alive?
Why are they in there? Should we kill them? That's what I want to know in that order.
They're not harming anybody, but...
What if they're tied to the zombies? If we kill them, will all the zombies die? Know what I mean?
Well, you might want to discuss it with each other. You might want to tell the others of your findings, Zizix.
That's what we're doing right now.
No, I tell them what I see and just.
Actually, Ping Pong and I are looking at some writings that she saw, so we're still investigating that while he just looked at that.
Yes,
So
I'm
we
aware.
still haven't met yet.
McClaw, go ahead and roll intellect.
Total of 9.
Okay, you see a lot of writing. They appear to be a journal. You can scroll through them if you want.
Doggy, we found some more writing. Do you want to come see what it is, and then you can tell us all about those lungs you saw?
And we'll just start with journal.
Just call me Doggy.
Sorry, Zizix. I forget your name sometimes, but we still need your help. Can you come over and see it?
McClaw, we'll just say that you read the 9th journal entry. Droid-assisted surgery on restrained infected subject. Removed heart, only to find it not beating. Blood flow appears to be done through independent ciliary movement of infected tissue. Once again, the infectious agent rendered deadly but unable to reanimate after several hours. And that's what you read.
So, I tell Zivix, I don't quite understand what all this says or means. Maybe you can understand it better.
Yeah, I take a look, I flip through the journal, see if I can find anything else that's relevant.
Okay, roll a D100.
21.
21? That's actually perfect. Breakthrough. It was the lungs. How silly of me. A heart can't survive without oxygen, and the lungs give it that. Test subject 21's heart and lungs were surgically removed and placed in a Bacta tank. The resulting biocontraption can take any donated blood and make it infectious. We now have a safe way of collecting the infectious agent.
So these lungs were used to collect this infectious agent and experiment with it, basically?
It's like a farm for the infectious agent, and then you can make as many zombies as you choose, is what my impression is.
Boba Fett looks over your shoulder and says, "It looks like they had trouble spreading the zombie virus at first, and they found that if they kept the lungs alive and put blood into those lungs, they could turn that blood into a bioweapon and spread it to others."
Exactly. So we should kill the lungs.
I was going to say, so we should destroy this to make sure it can't spread any further, yes?
Without destroying the case that they're in, so that we can contain whatever's killing them and not have it affect us.
Well,
Yeah, that means
lungs-
sending this into a black hole, disabling the retractor field so we can get out, and then it goes into the black hole.
Be that complicated because they're just little lungs inside of a thing. So if we just put something inside that thing that kills them, like a poison or something, then they'll be dead and we don't have to worry. I mean, I don't know if poison is the exact way, but I don't think it has to be as involved as that. They're small contained pieces of flesh.
Well,
Surely.
I ask him, if we destroy the lungs that are here, will that have any effect on the currently infected people walking around the ship? I'm guessing no.
I really don't know, but I doubt it. It doesn't seem like a hive queen system or anything.
Okay.
Well, but in any case, we don't want it spreading more, right?
Isn't that what the black hole is for?
Yeah, but we're here right now. I mean, if you really don't want to do anything about it, if there's not a way, but it seems like they're small. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Literally.
If you want to, be my guest.
Well,
And
what? Okay, well, I'm trying to find teamwork here because I don't know if the idea is that we kill them, but I don't really know how we could do it safely. If you're opposed to going that route, that's fine, but it just seems like it would be a smart thing to do.
Boba Fett reaches down to his knee, takes off his kneecap armor, hands it to you. This is a toxic dart shooter. If you want, go ahead and climb up. You can fire them into the lungs and take them out, nice and quiet.
All right, let's try it then.
Boba goes up on the other one, takes his knee thing, aims, and are you ready to shoot?
Yeah.
You both shoot, and you each hit one of the pairs of lungs. You see it twitch and convulse and shrivel up, each pair.
Great. How many pairs are there?
There are about 20 pairs, now 18. But now they start screaming. All of the lungs start screaming, just like the zombies. They still
Wait.
have their tracheas attached.
Zombies scream if they die.
No, the ones that are still alive are screaming. The ones who died seem to have triggered them to scream.
Can you shoot your birds at them, Boba Fett, and just kill them all?
I'm out.
I mean, they're screaming. They're not going to
He
stop.
continues to shoot with the darts. Okay, he kills another 3 of them.
I'm going to shoot again, too.
Okay,
I roll a 6.
you kill another 3 of them too.
Right?
But now you hear pounding on the doors outside. And worse, down the corridor that you're supposed to go through, you hear answering screams and scraping on the transparent steel cells.
Alright, so how do we get out of here then?
Boba Fett takes a thermal detonator, thumps it for 3 minutes, and drops it in the tank. I
Why
suggest
didn't you
we
do
run.
that to begin with? That's what I was saying. Why did you do this absurd plan when you had that all along?
Alright, so we're trapped in here. There's a bunch of zombies in the corridor that we need to go down. Can I make a perception check and see if
Yes.
I can tell how many there are?
Actually, I'm gonna do a perception check as well to see if there's.
Would you care to take any of the data from the computer?
Sure.
Is it-
yeah,
is it-
take it.
Mobile? Can we take it?
Yeah, it's got a thumb drive you could take.
Okay.
Yoink.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then rolling for perception.
21.
21?
Yeah, leave that because I didn't roll well.
McClaw, you can hear down the corridor that there's a lot of scratching and scraping, but no actual steps. All of the zombies that you hear down the corridor are secured in their cells. So, essentially, the corridor, though incredibly scary and vicious looking and vicious sounding, is the safer way to go.
Go that way.
Which way?
To the corridor! To the corridor!
Better.
X. We head for the X.
Okay. All of you continue on.
I got something to say to Boba Fett. If we get out of it here alive, are you gonna still turn me in?
Keep me
What?
alive, and I will forget your bounty.
I like it.
Solid plan. Right. Making our way downtown. Doo, doo, doo.
Would any of you care to take a glance around? I guess roll for perception.
Perception check. Ooh, 20. Dirty 20.
Aw, not for me. I got an 11.
Zizix, even though all of you were running really fast, you managed to catch a couple glimpses of zombies with odd growths on them.
Ooh.
Some of them have been burned horribly down to nothing but their bones and are still crawling towards you. Some have been frozen, some have been dipped in liquid metal and allowed to solidify, and some have been given prosthetic limbs that are currently scratching on the transparent steel trying to get at you.
Guys, look, the sooner we throw this entire thing into a black hole, the better.
You rush on through, and okay, you manage to find a corridor and essentially a break room somewhere off the beaten path where you can regroup, catch your breath, and make sure that all your weapons are reloaded and ready. So, you can take time to try and look into the data more thoroughly, or make sure that you're still on the right route to the X.
If someone else wants to check the route, I'll check on the data.
Okay, I'll check the route.
Alright, so 13 total.
Same. 13.
Oh. Okay, McClaw, you see that you have gotten a little bit off the route, but if you keep going in pretty much the same way, you'll eventually get back on it. And Zizix, journal entry 133. New subject presented with door after having been shown a hollow of how to open. When live food was placed in small room with door, was able to learn how to open door and obtain small food.
So they're learning zombies. Don't like that. It's good to know more about them, but I'm also not finding anything that stops me from wanting to throw this entire thing into a black hole. Okay.
Ping Pong, would you care to take a look at the data pad?
Sure. 17.
Okay, you poke at it a bit, and you activate an audio log. They set a trap. How could they set a trap? It was Subject 591 again. He ate through his own armor, seemingly out of desperation. Then he collapsed, barely moving. An assistant and I attempted entry, but the door was impeded by that solidified vomit. Equipped with hazmat suits and blasters, we carefully entered the room. Scans indicated 591 cellular movement retarding. As soon as we were through the door, he sprang at us, taking down the assistant and grabbing me. I managed to dodge out of the room, but the door was too slow and he got me by the foot. I had to cut it off.
Oh my god.
After I got out, I looked at him through the viewport. He was grinning at me. He held up the foot, poking at it. He wanted more. He wanted revenge for what I'd done to him. The entry ends.
What number was it?
The very last entry.
That's what I thought.
So they can set traps. They might have done that in this case, and we just could be walking. I mean, we knew we were walking into a fight regardless, but like now it could be one that we're not so confident will win, maybe. And
we've already walked into a trap. How else do you think Liliana and Shogo disappear?
That's true. That's a good point. I guess my question for the group is there any way for us to do what we need to do on this ship without going through that door to the X? Because I'm guessing no.
Boba Fett hears the voice. I know that voice.
Really? Sure.
Do tell.
Have any of you heard of someone known as Dr. Death? McClaw and Zizix both roll with disadvantage.
Well, what?
Okay.
Disadvantage, it's at 10. It was at 16.
Dude, I rolled a 19, and then I rolled a 12.
Still though.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, well, what do we know? Probably nothing.
You know nothing.
Sounds like a
Do I
bad
know?
holodrama
15?
villain.
No? Damn it.
He was a bounty I collected on. He shouldn't be alive.
Oh.
So he might be a zombie.
He might be our ex.
He's not my ex. I know all my ex.
Boba Fett resets his gun and says, "Tell you what, take me to him. I'll forget all of your bounties. Except for Liliana. I promised her mother I'd get her home safely."
Right.
Deal.
Okay.
Zizix holds out his paw.
Fett shakes it and continues. But then turns back to Zizix and says, "Tax evasion? Seriously?"
Look, buddy, I'm as surprised as you. All the things they could pin me for, it's because I didn't give the government enough money. That tracks. You can have your petty theft and murder, but once you don't give us money, then you're being bad. Anyway, let's go fight Dr. Death. What could go wrong?
Thanks for listening to Weekend Star Warriors. I am your host and game master, John Ike. Star Wars was created by George Lucas and is owned by Disney. This game follows the basic rules of the Edge of the Empire role-playing game, and rulebooks are available for sale wherever books are still sold. The setting for this adventure was based on the novels Death Troopers and Red Harvest. Both were written by Joe Schreiber. If you wish to know more about the zombie plague I used in this campaign, I suggest reading both of these books. If you're a Darth Maul fan, I suggest reading Schreiber's other work, Maul Lockdown, in which Maul kills a Wampa with his bare hands. Liliana Emerald was played by Megan Cordero. You can follow her on Instagram at Meganda88. Zizix Math was played by Jeffrey Gardner. You can follow him on Instagram at Jeffa+. Ping Pong was played by Kat Johnston. You can follow her on Instagram at BirdieCat82. McClaw was played by Edgar Cuevas. There's no need to follow him. He's already following you. Sound effects from soundboard.com. Music by Megan Cordero. Special thanks to Mike Christensen and Melissa Cuevas. Please like, subscribe, and review, and we will release the next episode in a couple of weeks. Thanks for listening, and remember...
Aw, you do care, McClaw.
Just another asset.
And you're just another ass.
We're in a zombie ship!
We're in a zombie prison?
Yes.
Ah!
What's a zombie?
Hey, how do you kill these things?
Cut their heads off.
Okay.
I'm pretending to know what I'm doing.
Why are we so bad at this?
You've got a lightsaber.
Well, apparently I'm no good with it. So, by the way, does anyone have any theories on why this is happening?
Zombies?
It's probably a virus. That's what
Can we
it
do
usually
like a
is.
history
Is it
check
named
or
after a
something?
beer?
Let's say that there's a pair of them and you slice off both heads with one swipe.
Out of the way.
That was really gross. Good job.
Great, we just went through a Lovecraftian scenario.
I feel like I'm being punished.
The sooner we throw this entire thing into a black hole, the better.
Yeah.